Today we're in Fort Lauderdale on a very warm day. Luckily I got here in the morning looking at a 46 Bertram 1982. This boat has been owned by the same owner for over the last 20 years. It has Detroit 892s with about between 200 and 300 hours since major overhaul, which was done a couple years ago. Boat is in pretty good condition given her age. Nothing major. Needs some TLC. See here the rub rail is out right up here. Going forward. Up until that point right there. The paint is okay, needs wax. I mean, it's old. Overall, she's in fairly good condition. Bertram made this off of the 46 convertible hull, and it's not bad. It's a 2-stateroom, 2-head boat. Offers quite a bit. Isinglass is alright. There's a little tear on that middle piece, and I'll point that out. Let's go on board and take a look and see if she'll work. And now that it's real far away from the dock, hopefully it comes back in. Come on in, baby. Come on, come on. Let's come back over here. See, I can't get it a little tighter. Come on over. Hurry. And we're on. The aft deck back here. The cushions are a little dirty. Nothing can't be cleaned. Here was that stitching I was saying that's needed on the isinglass. Rest of it, as far as I can tell, looks okay. Carpeting back here is about ready to go. This space is 11 foot 7 inches long and 13 foot 4 inches wide. All the lengths I'll give, all the measurements I'll give will be length by width, in case I forget to note that. You can see the carpeting. The little table and chairs is cute. I'll take a quick look down this side. I'll show you some of the wood. The handrails look okay. I've checked them out. Nice 4-deck size. Put a big cushion up here. Have a bench seat forward. Best place on the boat right here. Not bad. Just need some cosmetics. A little bit of love and some cosmetics. Major thing is, there's no chalking on the paint at all. I'm putting my hands on it, nothing's coming off onto my hands, and the engines were rebuilt with, let's call it 250 hours since major overhaul. Have an ice maker here, a sink, a bar, and this cabinet. We'll go inside. Take a little look from the entrance. Get a good idea what we got. New carpeting, has a runner, a couple bucket seats, leather sofa. Go in. No TV down here. I'm thinking that might be a good spot for one. Metal blinds. old cruise air conditioning controls. Wood is fairly good. All the soft goods, the valances, the curtains, the window coverings, all older. Got some water staining up on the top valance up in there. Mirrored entry. Might as well go back. Oh, by the way, the salon measurements are 11 foot 7 inches by 11 foot wide. Back here to the master, and this is a twin double berth layout. They didn't put a single berth in until a few years later, but a lot of people have converted this model this year to one big bed for a couple. You can see on this window here, there's some damage to the wallpapering. It's all hard though, so it's just that the wallpapering is coming up there, it's coming up in that corner. Again, the valances and the curtains are aging this boat a little bit. Carpeting. This side windows look better. Older Sony Trinitron TV. You have wall space for a flat screen though. And this is kind of angled. I don't know if you can tell from me looking at it here. The master head, I have a teak and holly flooring. Single sink, stainless. Cabinetry is not a little tub in here with a handheld shower head. Wallpaper seems okay in this room. Oh, I take it back. I'm losing it there. We'll go forward into the galley and the dinette and the guest V-berth. By the way, the master, if I didn't say it, is 8 feet 6 inches long, 13 feet 8 inches wide. The dinette is kind of down 2 steps and attached to the dinette. The galley, I'm sorry, is down 2 steps and attached to the dinette. I figure the galley's maybe 9 foot 7 inches long from the wall on the far side of the refrigerator to this wall here, and I counted it as maybe like 4 foot and 4.5 foot wide from that wall out to maybe about this distance here. And then I went over to the dinette, and it's 6 foot 6 inches across from wall to wall, and then from that far side port side wall to the same distance here, I got it at about 6 foot wide. So there's your galley. And there's a closer look at that staining on the valance up there. It's all dry, nothing's wet. And this needs to be gone over. Maybe updated, refreshed, new look to it. There's a garbage disposal. Going forward, we have the guest and the guest head. Again, a teak and holly floor. Single sink. This has a stall shower with a seat. And then the V-berth forward. I'm assuming they have the fill-in that would set on this ledge to this ledge, although I hadn't seen it. I'm figuring this guest is about 9 foot 2 inches from the forward wall to the door, and depending on where you measure, since it's the bow of the boat and it flares out, that widest point there I had at about 10 foot 10 inches to the forward about 6 foot. Some rod holders up here, hanging locker that's behind the door, another locker here, and door to the guest head. This is Jack and Jill doors on this boat, on this head. I'm going to go into the engine rooms, and I hadn't gone up to the flybridge yet, so I'll see if I can do this semi-gracefully. I apologize if it's not. Not so bad. Up here we have a Furuno radar, Raymarine E120 unit. We're right off the intercoastal, and I had to untie us a little bit so I could get on board. Makes us rock and roll a little. Got an autopilot. Everything looks, I mean, it's clean. It's clean. Captain seat, mate seat, bench seat behind them. All the upholstery is good. A little bit dirty up in this area on both seats. You can see it right there. Isinglass is good up here. Bimini's okay. 46 Bertram, 1982. This is One World Yachts. I hope this was helpful for you.